Hello everyone! It is Sunday, not to be confused with Saturday, but we are back on Mesozoic Mountain with a hamburger. If you were here yesterday, you know exactly what happened. If not, it'll remain a mystery, but I hope it amuses you. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. Let me say hello to you lovely folks joining in the chat. First and foremost, I want to thank the Blue Name crew. I see Fletcher, Sammy L. I think I saw sarcastically earlier. I bet Guillermo's lurking. That might be the crew of the day. I want to ask everyone in chat to just help the moderators make chat a better place in the world. And you can do that by not spamming, no all caps, you know, express your emotions in lowercase. And, stick to English so we can all participate. It's gonna be a very chill stream. And, because it's snowing. But yeah, we're just gonna be decorating stuff and chatting and all that good stuff. At least I enjoy that sort of good stuff about streaming. Hold on, I'm messing things up. There you go. Alright, some of the other folks in chat right now. Let me actually move. By the way, how genius. I did not build this thing. I did not build this. Obviously, you know, that's my doing. Whoops. But this food truck is built by Pliosaur Dork. I showcased this in last Wednesday's Workshop Wednesday. And it's so genius. And it even spawns guests. Because they're... Oh god, what is happening? Why is my game being like this? But yeah, it even spawns guests inside there to sort of pretend that, you know, he's working in the food truck. It's so good. Anyway. Let me zoom out on the mountain, switch to the peak camera mode, which is number 3. There you go. That's our lovely mountain right there. The aggressive zooming in is not nice. Anyway, some of the Green Name Army in chat. I see Great Lakes Girl, Rob Earth, your average Milo drinker, Jesse's joining in, Legacy Christy, thank you so much. The hug worked on the first try. Let's enjoy that. Pillow Sleeper, Rob Earth, Natalia. I see Ploba is joining in. Bates 2, Homie T-Rex is here. Matthew UK, Teresa is my name. Natalia, hello. The Dancing Dilo. Japer has joined in. That Wild Wolf. Thijs Berendsen. Oh, excuse me, Melissa Berendsen. We have James. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, there you go. Sorry. It's still so stupid. It makes me smile. Hey, Evo, just stopping by to say hi. Been working as a night guard. I'm a bit busy. Otherwise, hope you have a wonderful evening and a great week. And hope everyone has a great stream. Thank you so much. That's really generous. I hope you're going to have a good week as well. Thanks for popping in. Some other folks joining in. I see Jonathan Knight. Hello. We have LG Fortnite. Zoe Blackwelder. That was so silly. Everything we do here is so unhinged, honestly. The Cosmic Crow is your first Evo stream you've caught. You're about to... A whole new world is about to open up for you. Anyway. Alright, so... Okay, so let me talk you through my thought process here, right? So normally we do Mesozoic Mountain on Saturdays, every Saturday for the foreseeable future. But literally all we did yesterday. Hold on, I shouldn't put any blame on you guys. This is on me. All I did yesterday during stream was literally add just these like bits of like barrier around these sloped paths. Why are my guests not here? Are they being annoying again? Anyway, literally, so I did that. Wonderful. And same here. I added this little border and some flowers and plants. And then I built a hamburger. Completely unhinged. So that's all we did. So I figured, okay, I did so little. Let's just commit the Sunday stream to it as well. Oh no! No! Okay, the Guanlong has to win, guys. The Guanlongs are going extinct. No! Oh no, it's been poisoned. Oh no! Oh no, it's not going well. Oh, actually, it's the Dilo that has a lower health. Oh, heck yeah! Oh, it's been poisoned, though. Oh boy. I hope he's gonna make it. Yeah, we don't have many Guanlongs left. The Dilophosaurus are like systematically eradicating them. They're like committed to bringing extinction back to the Guanlong. It's quite sad, honestly. Oh, by the way, if anybody wants my hamburger, how do I show that? How do I show the share code? I guess I have to go to my workshop thing. You know, in case you want to add a giant hamburger to your park, because, well, frankly, why wouldn't you? You can... There she is. So that's the share. I'll copy it. There you go. Drink your burger. There. So yeah, you can get it in the workshop. Honestly, I think it's pretty funny, and you know, if you want to use it, the straw is pretty easy to remove, and then it's just a fun thing. You can add it to your restaurants or something like that. You know, you can make use of that. In the meantime, as I've been rambling, I missed a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see, I did see that super chat. James, thank you so much. And oh no, I'm caught up. Okay, cool. It's the Krabby Patty. No. I feel like no, don't get me demonetized. Don't get me into like copyright trouble. It is definitely not the heavily copyright protected Krabby Patty. Don't even. Don't try to come for my income during not the Christmas season. All right, so yes, unfortunately, we do have to continue this because I cannot leave things unfinished to that extent. It's a sickness. Please be gentle to me in these trying times. I had the same thing for Grand Canyon Park. Like, I made a post about it on the community tab. Like, I was doing a build and it wasn't working, and instead of just like letting it go, I just kept digging my own grave further and further. So yeah, I don't even know what ugly quality trait to blame that on. Whoa, what just happened? Oh boy. Jurassic Studios! What? Wow. What? Oh my gosh. Rar indeed. What? Sorry, I cannot function. That is... Wow. Wow. Anyway. I'm gonna play you a clip. It's dumb, but it's all I have to offer. Oh, this one doesn't work. Oh, great. Come on. There. Jurassic Studio says, hello Evo, hope you're doing well. Missed yesterday's stream, so I wanted to pop in for last time and say hello and send a generous dono. Generous, I honestly feel like generous doesn't quite cover it. But yeah, sure, we'll use that word. Because that's all I got right now. I don't have any words of my own to contribute. So yeah, thank you so much. That's all I can say. I know that's so lame, but that's all I can say. That's super generous. I appreciate that. Holy heck. Whoa. I don't even. Like, what can you say, honestly? I always say this, but when I get a red super chat, I blue screen. It's not... Did I see the ones above the red? Let me check. I saw the one from James. Oh, I did miss one. Hold on. What? Oh, there was something in between the two from James. I'm so sorry. RVDW, I'm so sorry. YouTube just sort of snuck you through there. Hi, Eva. Sending much love from South Africa. Studying for my very last exam tomorrow whilst watching. How do you people do that? How do you study while also listening to some random person ramble? That's very impressive. My brain could never. But thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so sorry for missing that. And good luck with your studies. Oh my gosh, thank you for hanging out with us. Yeah, I hope I won't distract you. Oh god, what did I just do? See, I can't even talk and do stuff at the same time. Never mind studying. I have not been blessed with the multitask gene, I can tell you that much. Someone randomly says Top Gear is peak. You know what? Top Gear was pretty peak. One of the random dice roll ADHD superpowers. I did it too. I can't study in silence and music often isn't enough. Wow. So I do have the thing. And I suppose that is the undiagnosed ADHD. Like, you know, I'll be playing a game and I have something running on my second monitor because I need the double stimulation to ensure that no actual thinking is going on. And then if I'm if I'm not playing a game and I'm just, watching videos, I do the thing where I just, I'll watch 20 seconds of a YouTube video and then like maybe 5 minutes of the series I was watching on HBO or something, and then I'll check a comment on YouTube, and then, oh, I see another suggested YouTube video, and I'll watch a minute of that, and then I'll go back to my HBO series. Like, I cannot mentally commit to one thing for an extended period of time. Except when it has really, like, engrossed me. So, for example, I mentioned HBO series. I watched Chernobyl last weekend. Like, that's a show that you don't, like, half-ass, that you're committed to that show. But that's very, very rare for me. It usually does not work out that way. I'm all over the place. Oh, it was 3. Oh, I totally misjudged that. Arson says I'm doing that right now. Honestly, bliss. You know what? Okay, so this is weird. You know what's like my favorite compliment to get from people? That's a weird way to start a sentence, isn't it? But my favorite compliment that I get sometimes from people is when they say, "Oh, I watch your videos while I'm eating dinner." Because that's so relatable. Like, that's exactly what I want. Like, I always do that. Like, when I have dinner, I'll put on a YouTube video, and for some reason that's enough stimulation, right? The food and the video. And I love it when people say that they have dinner to my YouTube videos. Cause that's like, I feel like I've peaked if I can keep people company during dinner. I don't know what that is. It's just fun. Anyway, see, this is the random stuff we get up to during streams, right? It's it's not a very intellectual process, but it's fun. Dinner and a show, right? It's funny. It's not funny, I overuse that word, but obviously I live alone, but I do have, so I live alone. I always eat dinner just at my desk right here, in front of my monitors. Because again, I need the stimulation. I need the distraction. I don't want to be alone with my thoughts, and I especially don't want to be alone with my own chewing sounds. But I do have a dinner table, which I more so use for Lego. And my mom just sort of can't wrap her head around the fact that I don't eat dinner at my dinner table. Like, once a month, my parents will come over for dinner. And, that's the only time that my dinner table gets used for dinner. And my mom can't wrap her head around that. And meanwhile, I'm just like, what? So you would just be raw dogging your dinner? You would just be eating dinner without, like, no, I can't. I've selected a piece that's way too big. This isn't working. I thought I could be sneaky, but obviously The corners aren't the same either, so there's no way to like quickly get around this. There's no shortcut here. Eating without something to watch is not good for you, trust. See, I agree. I agree. I need that. And like, I'm very anti-chewing sounds. And it's not just other people's chewing sounds. Like, people make this mistake. Like, people kind of think it's an insult when I say, oh, I don't want to hear you chewing. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to hear myself chewing either, okay? So like, the best eating experience for me is just at my PC with my noise cancelling headphones on, watching something. I cannot consume food comfortably in any other state. I cannot drink my burgers. There you go. We brought it back. We've come full circle. I cannot drink my burgers in any other capacity and really enjoy it, you know? This is not working. Hold on. Let me just commit here. There, we'll do it like that. At least no chewing if you're drinking it. Very true, very true. Maybe the example wasn't quite right. I just wanted to somehow work the dumb drink your burger into it. Oh, I've fallen so far. Will my parents ever be proud of me again? X to doubt, people. X to doubt. I'm sure they're happy that I'm happy. That's about the extent of it, honestly. Dragon Flopper, that is exactly something we were talking about yesterday. Yes, I am very much considering doing something like that. Because someone did a super chat and was asking me to look at something, and I was like, ooh, if I do that, then, you know, it's just going to be one thing after another, right? Because then other people are going to want me to look at their stuff too, and then it sort of clicked, like, maybe we should just dedicate a stream to that? So yeah, definitely. Maybe, honestly, I'm really busy right now. So, you know, I didn't have time to plan anything for today, but maybe, like, for a future Sunday stream, we can do something like that. Like, I really want to make sure that on Saturdays we still build, but on Sundays, even though it's still, you know, Jurassic World Evolution 3, we can mix it up a little bit. I feel like that would be a good idea. Yeah, and then it's basically just people come into the chat, they give a share code, and I look at their stuff. It takes so long, guys. It's not funny. Oh, here comes the balloon. Could do it as a special stream event before Christmas as Casey the judge. Yeah, I'd have to whip out a calendar and see which Sunday works. 'Cause next Sunday is the member stream. Hello? Can I... I'll just use this then. Next Sunday is the member stream. Maybe the Sunday after that could be a good one. That could be a good one. Ah, the meteor! Hey, Jesse! Oh my god, Sam, I can't drink my burgers without watching YouTube or something else. I need to leave when other people drink their burgers too loud. Yes. Some people are especially loud when they eat. I would say I'm a fairly quiet chewer. Not to brag or anything, but I chew pretty daintily. I think it's just because I've trained myself to be as quiet as possible, because I just resent the sound, and other people don't have that, so they never bothered. Here, see, this circle is even smaller. Good God. Weird flex. Look, hey, I have so little to brag about, I gotta do something, you know? I have so little. Like, I'm a YouTuber. What else am I gonna brag about? So yeah, I gotta reach real deep and brag about my quiet chewing. Are you proud of me yet, Mom? I chew real quiet. Dad, what about you? My friend chews with his mouth open. Oh, but he can't breathe through his nose, so I can't complain. You know, valid. Like, if there is a physical explanation for it, then yeah, you can't complain. However, I am toxic enough to then be like, I love you, I love spending time with you. Let's maybe go to a theme park, go to a movie. We're not gonna go have dinner together though, because I might strangle you. With love. With love. Because, like, I can't. With love from Evo. What if that friend wants popcorn at the movies? Yeah, see, but I thought about this, Cosmic Rose. So, movies are typically pretty goddamn loud. So, honestly, I feel like it would drown out the sound sufficiently. If not, well, you know, we won't go to, you know, a quiet place. We'll go to, like, whatever Marvel movie comes out, you know? Gotta think in solutions, You know, same with going to a theme park. You might eat some food at the theme park, like, ooh, funnel cake, something like that. Just eat it next to a roller coaster where all the people are screaming. And then you're good. You know, you could work around these differences. But don't ask me to come to dinner with you. Until they start eating real loud during the quiet or sad scene or something. Honestly, that does sometimes happen. Where you're like in a movie theater. I had that with, honestly? Okay, so the last movie I saw was Rebirth. But when that happened was when I went to see Avatar, The Way of Water. There is a pretty sad scene in that, a pretty sad moment. But it's also a very long movie. So yeah, you could hear people like, not necessarily chewing, but like the crackling sound of reaching into bags of snacks and stuff, while the characters are absolutely bawling their eyes out. To be honest, okay, maybe this is a hot take. I don't particularly like going to the movie theater. Like, I'll go if I really cannot wait to see a movie. It's not my preferred way to experience a film. You know what is nice? When you walk into a movie theater and you're like basically one of only a handful of people there, and we're all sitting like 3 rows apart. That's good. That's fine. Sitting next to strangers? Nah, fam. Nah. Okay, says same, too loud for my hearing and usually too busy. Yeah, sometimes they are genuinely way too loud. I had that with Dominion. I saw Dominion, that one is floating. I saw Dominion several times in different theaters, and every time it was just too goddamn loud. Apparently the path is still angling down here. Oh yeah, it's very obviously still angling down here. What are you doing, you boob? Passive Crimmer? I'm not quite sure I'd say that. Haven't watched a movie in 4 years. Honestly. If not for, you know, the Jurassic franchise and Avatar, like those are the only movies that I'll go to the theater for. I used to be there for every Marvel release, but not since Endgame. Endgame really was Endgame. D-Rex says, I saw Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse a few weeks after it released. There were so many kids just making chaos, I wanted to get up and walk out. It was not enjoyable. Oh, I hate that. I think cinema etiquette is really important. People need to be on their best behavior in the movie theater. Like, you know, the whole chewing thing, I get that that's a personal gripe, right? But don't be on your phone, don't talk through the movie, aside from maybe, you know, lean into the person next to you and say, oh, that was cool. But that's the extent of it, you know? But some people, ugh. Like, everything that I heard about the Minecraft movie, like the whole theater going wild with the freaking chicken jockey, or was it? Like, obviously I wouldn't have gone to that movie anyway, but like, if that was the norm, if that was the normal accepted way for people to behave in a movie theater, I would definitely not go anymore. Not even for Jurassic, not even for Avatar, because like, I paid way too much money to be here. Let me actually, you know, immerse myself. Dr. Ocean, when I watched Rebirth, some people around me couldn't shut up. I hate that. Like, just wait. Look, I don't even get it, right? Okay, so maybe I'm misunderstanding something, but I feel like if you're talking through a movie, then you don't really care that much about the movie if you're talking through it. So why bother going to the theater? It's expensive. Why would you do that? Just wait for it to hit streaming. A bush is gonna solve that. Look, bushes are gonna come to the rescue so hard. You have no idea. I want to do a little bit here, but obviously we need to leave a bit open to go to our burger stand. Here, just a little bit. Hey, Sean Universe! Few things enrage me more than poor theater etiquette. Preach. Preach. D-Rex, I hope nothing similar to Minecraft will happen once the new Avengers movie comes out. Yeah, same. I feel pretty confident that the whole Minecraft situation was an exception. Yes, I'll glorify Queen Bush. The king is Frederick. What? No, the Bush is king. The Bush is Is he it? I don't even remember. Is king the shortcut for the emoji, or did I go for a bush? If so, I made a mistake. Amazon knocked on your door. What did you get? What did you get? What did you get? You got to share now. You got to share with the class. Yeah, see, Molatoya wants to know as well. More Lego? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? What'd you get? Amazon waits for no stream. Rude. Frankly, rude. I would accept prioritizing Lego over my rambling though. That's valid. I would too. did use king for the bush. Oh, excellent. I did something right in my life. Allegedly. What is LKC? No! What are you guys doing? Play nice. Oh, boo. Oh, rough. Look, you both know you're gonna back out at some point, so you might as well, you know, do that now. I love this skin. So good. Hold on. See if we can get a semi-decent screenshot out of this. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Hold on, this is... not sure. We'll see. That's actually a little better. Wee! Sorry. Like, look, it's so beautiful. Look at it. Oh, they're gonna go again. Hey, don't... Okay, don't kill each other, okay? I've, like, emotionally accepted that that's happening with the Guanlong and the Dialos and all that, but don't do it here. That's not cool. Where was I? I have a little bit here. I guess this corner and these straight bits. Okay, the straight bits will go pretty swiftly, allegedly. Jerry Cooper, can you just have baby dinos in the petting zoo without their parents? I mean, you need the parents to make the babies. So, I guess technically you could make the parents, have the parents make the babies, you know, birds and the bees, all that stuff. And then you could sell the parents. But you're not going to be able to just, you know, release babies from the hatchery and then chuck them in a petting zoo. Oh yeah, you're right. Rewild. Yes. Excuse me. Hello, could you please? Thank you. Alright, that can be straight, and that's straight. Did I do all the curves? Oh, I did all the curves. Oh, praise hecking be. It's been 30 minutes. For God's sake. Yeah, Navi, we were talking about that yesterday. Well, talking more like bemoaning. Yes, we need just a quick fence tool. Because this is frankly a little ridiculous. Let's just be perfectly honest here. Let's just look inside our soul and admit to ourselves that this is crazy business. The Coelophyses are fighting each other, and here I was worried that the Herrerasaurus would annihilate them. They're just doing it themselves. Weird. Oh, Lokiceratops definitely has some of the best skins in the game. Does it have the actual best skins? I don't know. I haven't looked at it in that... through that lens yet, even though skins are very important to me. But you might be on something, yeah. They definitely have the best skins of the Ceratopsians, that's for sure. Still love my Metru skins, even without purple. Metri has some pretty good skins, but not every color combo works, in my opinion. Same with Ceratosaurus. Ceratosaurus has a couple of skins that I really like, but only a couple, and basically only the Rana pattern. All the other patterns, just... nah. Utah has good skins as well. Maybe a little basic in comparison to the Lokiceratops. Like, Lokiceratops has some patterning going on. And I guess Utah has as well in the strictest sense. Alright. Just a couple straight bits to go. Whee! We're nearly... Good God. I had a nightmare that they quietly replaced all the Metricanthosaurus skins and patterns with brown. What a weird nightmare. I mean, I can't judge. I also have some very odd dreams and nightmares, but... I did have a dream about Jurassic World Evolution fairly recently, but I don't remember. Is this fully straight? It is, so I'm just gonna do a couple more and then copy that. Send good vibes. My old laptop bag survives one more trip to the office before Christmas. Oh, was that the Amazon delivery? Is it not to your liking? Hey, nuggets are tasty! Agreed. Love your work. It's inspired me to become better at Jurassic World Evolution 2. So far, not so great. I bet you're way better than you give yourself credit for. We're always our own worst critic. I've been watching you since you were crazy pad lady. That is a while. Cheers to that. Let me have a sip. Also, thank you very much for the super chat. Heck yeah. Yeah, okay, sorry. Whew. I like when you're able to select the color options and the skins look amazing in the preview image and then are kind of trash after. For me, it's mostly the opposite of that. I feel like the lighting in the hatchery sort of washes out the colors a bit because it's very bluish lighting. And I feel like most skins look better, like, actually out in the game, in the environments, than they do in the hatchery. So for me, it's typically a good surprise. I love hyper-specific nightmares. I had a Taylor Swift-related nightmare once. Dreams are weird. No, leave. No! This is what Amazon brought, a new laptop bag. It is my Christmas gift from my cat! Excellent! I feel like I might be lazy and copy this thing over. Obviously delete the Balloon Tour reference. Might do that. Wait, see, I love this. This is nice. This is fine. This is nice and lazy. I can't... There you go. Like that, maybe? Hey, cheers, our king! Thanks so much! I've begun playing NHL 26, no idea what that is, and I've already made a custom hockey team Now I understand why I don't know why that is. Based on hybrids in Jurassic World Alive. Also, I based the alternate jersey on the Stegoceratops. No judgment. We listen and we don't judge. Except when it involves Stegoceratops. With love from Evo. That's a bit too long. That's what she said. Hey! You're making me do it. You're making me do it. Haha! Straight into the shadow realm. Here, this as well. Sorry. What is my favorite hybrid? I mean, I'm gonna go with Spinoraptor. Love Spinoraptor. He's cool. Am I done? Am I done? Oh, thank Jesus, I'm done. Oh my god. So, 42 minutes. So basically, well, we did this bit yesterday as well, but let's say it's been 2 hours just to do that. That is absolutely mental, and I might need to talk to a professional about how that has affected me. Anyway, as I was saying, I love taking shortcuts and being lazy, so what I'm gonna do... And then we can just get rid of the balloon reference. This is a... I was gonna say a hotel, but excuse me, it's a chalet. Timothy chalet. And that's exactly... You already know where this is going. I'm gonna rename this to Timothy chalet. Why am I like this? By the way, I know it's Chalamet, but I don't care. Alright. I don't think Timothy Chalet is gonna... Shit. I'm gonna give it the good old college try, but... yeah, no way. Oh well. Boop. I'm trying to like cram them together as much as possible, but it's not gonna fit. Timothy Chalamet was one of the actors I was so afraid would be in like the new Jurassic era. Timothy Chalamet and Oscar Isaac. And look, don't take this out of context. They're both great actors. I actually quite like them. I really love Dune. They're both in Dune. But they're just actors. At a certain point, they were everywhere. And I don't like it when movie studios and Hollywood in general, like, does that. Where it's just the same actors in everything. So that was, like, a genuine fear of mine. That, you know, there would be an announcement, like... And the next main cast for Jurassic World Rebirth is Timothy Chalamet and Oscar Isaac. Ugh. Hey! Fam! What? Eh? This is the smallest the A can go. Eh? For real. See, I'm holding B. No! Well, it's almost like the game was like, Evo, be for real right now. Don't. Just don't. How rude. Then we'll just call it Timothy. Yeah, you know what? This works, because it says chalet over there. That's fine. That's fine. There. See how quickly I went through the 5 stages of grief there? Proud of myself. I'm not gonna bother with spacing the letters out better, because can't be asked. There. See, it works. Timothy Chalet. Alright. Let's whip out some... Oh no, hold on. Let's work on this area. So, let's add some tables and chairs here. No, actually, rewind. I can finally... Invisible... Yeah, invisible... Is this medium path? Hold on. Yeah, okay, so it was medium. So, medium. There you go. I will say, though, turning on collision at some point... Like, I have collision on here. Like, again, my guests aren't using the path anymore. Why? I just spent 2 hours making this path, like lining it, and now they're not using it. Oh no. Frontier, what have you done? Oh no. Okay, these 5 stages of grief are gonna take me a little longer. Look, like on an intellectual level, I knew that the invisible natural path had these concrete blocks. I knew that. And yet, I hadn't fully processed and visualized the effect of that. The path with only rocks doesn't have these things, if I remember right. Okay, hold on. Place on. Alright, well, okay, you've just saved the day. I'm not totally happy, but that is better. Because I would have preferred, I was gonna color it in with sand. I would have preferred that, but I guess it's okay. I'm still confused why my guests aren't using it, though. Because they were all about it yesterday. And the only thing I did was add collision on something. So I'm gonna actually turn the collision off. This one is off. Off. Hold on, I've missed some super chats in the meantime. This might be an Irish name that I'm supposed to pronounce in a way that it does not resemble how it's written out. So I do apologize. But Just gonna say Sinahain, but I acknowledge that that might be an Irish name, I'm sorry. First time catching a stream, I love all the builds you do, and you're one of my favorite creators to watch for Jurassic World Evolution 3. Keep being awesome. That is so kind, thank you so much. Hold on, I'm also just now noticing an older comment from Monatalia. Chalamet said that child-free women are bleak, and procreation is the reason we are here. Being child-free... Okay, so maybe I don't like Timothy anymore. Anyway, the more you know, the fewer people you like. Hey, cheers, okay, thanks so much. I love all hybrids, yes, even Stegoceratops, but Indonemus is by far my favorite. I don't know what that is. There is a sand path. Yeah, let me try that. I'm not a huge fan of how it looks, because it's very beachy sand, and that wasn't what I was going for. But let me try it. Oh, actually, it looks quite alright in this biome. Oh, excellent. Yeah. Okay. Better. It's still not, you know, it's still not quite what I was going for, but a win is a win. That is better. Hold on. There. Did I skip a part? Let me use the brush, actually. No, I got everything. Okay, cool. Yeah, that is better. I guess still aren't using it, though. Hold on. Collision off. Oh, and that includes that one. So it's really just this. Maybe that's what did it. I don't know. They're being weird. Yeah, maybe saving and reloading will fix that. Hopefully, at least. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, let's add some shrubbery. I also feel like this would maybe need a gate like that. What's down here? The cruise and a tour. So I feel like that should also be announced. So let's copy this thing again. Oh, it's sinking. I'm gonna place it back a little bit. Does this thing have collision on? It's mixed. Is that gonna be an issue? Let me just turn it off. Okay, so we should have that with a tour and kayak. You're gonna scream if you do all this and then the guests just don't use that path. Exactly! Exactly! Look, Casey, I just gotta believe, I gotta hold out hope that a reload is gonna fix it. And I won't do that on stream, because if it doesn't fix it, I will have a legitimate crash out, okay? So, you don't need to be there for that, but that is the reality of things. Cause screw that, honestly. Alright, here we go, here we go. Well, we don't have the kayak? That's a gyrosphere. We don't have a tour vehicle either, like the truck thing? Eh? Really? That's a camera. I don't know. What is this supposed to be? What is that? What is that supposed to be? Like that's the train. Oh, this is the truck. Okay, this is the truck. Thought it was the train. Oh, this is the train. Excuse me. What is this? Oh, and these are paddles. There you go. I thought... I thought this was cutlery, as in a restaurant, you know? I thought it was a knife and fork crossed. It's the paddles. Never mind. Silly Evo. In my defense, the tiles are very small. I would actually appreciate it if we could like drag out the menu. Like if we just grab the thing at the side and pull it out, and then the tiles automatically resize. That would be lovely for my blind ass. There, so there's the tour down there, and there is the Cretaceous cruise down there. Alright, what do we call that? Adventure tours! There you go, nailed it. Can we make this A small? I feel, is this also bigger? No, okay. I don't think adventure tour is gonna fit. Maybe if I squeeze them in. You start with the D, love. That's what stop it right now. Yeah, maybe only adventure will fit. And that works too. Adventure. This way to adventure! Yeah, this is turning out way bigger than expected. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I won't say it. I cannot say it. Oh, I quite like that. Adventors. I'll do that. I'll do that. You know I love a pun. Does that count as a pun? I feel like that. It's a wordplay more so, isn't it? I need to fit the S in because it's multiple adventors. Yeah, heck yeah! They nailed it. I quite like that. I'm not mad at that at all. On that path, 100%. No, it's sand now. It's sand. It's fine. It's perfectly safe. Oh. I gotta take a little bathroom break, folks. I've been drinking too much. Been drinking a lot of burgers. That's what I've been up to. I'll be back in like a minute. Wait for me! Alright. Bam! She's back! In the wise words of Ian Malcolm, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Alright. Now I feel like I've graduated to foliage. No! God dang it! See, I was working on this. I cannot believe I'm not officially diagnosed with ADHD, because it's pretty clear. Charizard King, thank you so much. Sometimes when I place a lagoon, all of my guests go to it and they forget about my other enclosures. Well, I mean, when you have a new star... Oh, and I went straight to full gremlin. Hold on, let me sit up straight here. Alright. Posture check for y'all out there who didn't do a bathroom break. Okay, so I just really need some tables and chairs. Actually, hold on, maybe I can just use the terrain paints for that. What is that? Yeah, that's a big old no. What about this? No. It's this texture, okay. Okay. And then there is like a little, it looks like a restaurant sign. Put that out front and then some, yeah, some tables and chairs, stuff like that. I still don't know where stuff is. Oh, this keeps happening. There, this thing. Or this one. This one. This is better. It's very small. No. Big. Big. Do I have pre-made table and chair combos? No? No? Oh. No. I definitely want... That is a tiny table. Why do we have what is basically a bedside table in this game? What? Anyway. Oh my god! Well, at least I have some people. Cool, okay. Oh, you're working on a mountain as well? That's cool. There, yeah, I can fit one. Yeah, like that. Let's turn that off. Like that. You know what I'd like? I guess technically I could build them. Like a bar table, you know, like... Because I feel like when you come here to drink your animal meat burger, you don't necessarily want to sit down. You could just, like, stand at a table. I don't think we have that, though. I mean, you could fairly easily turn this into a small standing table. I don't feel like doing that. Why is this here? What is this? Oh, this is a trash can. I like this, though. Maybe some of these. Not all of them. I'll just do these two. Let's recolor them something fun. Oh, green. It should be green to match with... Yeah. Oh, I'd love an Africa map as well. Africa, Australia, and South America are like sorely missing in terms of locations and themes. But I feel like that's probably on purpose, right? Yes, I did say drink your animal meat burger. It's a thing. See? Drink your burgers. Members, put the new emoji in chat. I whipped that up today. I should not have free will, honestly, because I spend it on the dumbest stuff. But there you go. There it is. Look at it. Look at it. I spent some of my limited time on Earth doing that today. And you know what? I regret nothing. Alright, what else I want to do? I have tables, I have chairs, I have bins. What else? I mean, yeah, what else? A bus? No. A bucket to throw up in. What is this? Oh my god, it's huge! What is this? Oh, fun. Oh, this is the Badlands set, I guess. This at least. What the heck is this? What is that? Sorry, I'm like going through everything. What is that? What is this? Huh? What's that? What's this? I knew what that was. Yeah, see, Frontier, why didn't you do this, but then like that? Anyway. Interesting. Sorry, yeah, I still don't fully know all the pieces we have in the game. But yeah, what else can I add? Like, obviously we're gonna add plants. Jesus Christ. Herald of Geese, thank you so much. Fun fact, Microstratus is the shortest dinosaur currently in Jurassic World Evolution 3. That little bugger. We love him. Hello? Ah, see, now they don't work. Put that orange thing near the giant burger and you have a camera photo op. Oh, that is fun. Yeah, like if I put it over here. Like obviously it's not really a camera, it's for a dig site, but yeah, I see the vision. Hold on, where was it? Further down. Further down. Even further down. No. Ah, there. Cause it Yeah. There. People can have their picture taken with the burger. Technically, that should be like advertised somewhere, but maybe not. Maybe that's something this woman tells you all about when you come get your burger to drink. Ooh, can I recolor this? Yeah? Ooh, I can! You are eagle-eyed. Heck yeah! There you go. That looks pretty convincing now. I really wish we could just place down people as objects, you know, like legitimately objectify people. So you could put a person here, like an employee, and then you can put some people in front of this. You know? I feel like you know. I feel like you understand. Yeah, there you go. You know, it's something. Maybe there should be like a flag or something, you know, to indicate something's happening here. Signs. Flags. I feel like the flag should be red for the meat. The animal meat. There you go. There, and then maybe smaller flag. Do we have like a... There you go. Standing flag. We're weaving a narrative is what we're doing. There, so. We're the cameraman. Yeah. And then, yeah. That's adorable as heck. I like that. I have nothing wise to say, just that I bought books and ate pizza today. Wish you the same, lovely people. Oh, Monotai, I almost ordered pizza, but I didn't follow through. And the reason for that is I haven't ordered anything yet to the new apartment. Because while I was moving in, we discovered, much to my chagrin, that delivery people get sent to the wrong place. Like when they come to deliver something and they look at the address on Google Maps, it sends them to like just a house down the street. It doesn't send them to the apartment building. So it's an absolute nightmare to have things delivered. And my parents are just like, well, you just gotta, you gotta order something and then put it in the notes that it is specifically an apartment complex and describe where it is. Because, the GPS will take them to the street. It just takes them to a house on the street as opposed to the apartment complex. So just explain it in the notes and they'll figure it out. But I haven't been able to bring myself to do that. That is a lot for me. So yeah, I did not have pizza today. I've not had pizza in a very long time. RIP. I feel very sad for myself right now, as you can imagine. Please respect my privacy during these very difficult times. I appreciate it. Okay, so let me find the peak bush, which was this one. Now you might be thinking, what about the king bush? But this one has nice coverage, is what I'm talking about. Like nice ground coverage. Let me turn on random size. I think I hit it. We'll see soon enough. Yes, I did. You should make your own. See, but that sort of defeats the purpose. I like ordering in because it's easy and I'm lazy. If I make my own, I'll just burn the pizza. I'll burn my fingers some more. That's a treasure hunt for the Uber drivers. Find a place and earn your money. Yeah, kinda. It's not my fault, though. I do always tip. So I guess I should become an especially generous tipper if I do ever get over the social anxiety of that whole ordeal. Emotionally, I feel like that journey is gonna take me a couple of years. By 2028, I will have pizza again. That's the time frame. I use an app and have the delivery person just leave it at the door. Contactless delivery. I'm not sure if that's a thing here. Maybe it is. I don't live in a very big city. Like, I'm sure Amsterdam, Rotterdam, they'd have that. I'm not sure we have that here. And then they'd still need to be able to find my door. That's the issue. They go to the wrong door. Yeah, the thing is, like, when I ordered, like, furniture for the apartment, you know, those are the kind of deliveries where, you know, they call you in advance to let you know they're coming, and then when you have them on the phone, you can be like, oh, by the way, the house that the GPS is sending you to, that's not where I live. And then you can tell them it's the apartment complex. It's here and here. And they're like, oh, okay. But obviously it's a little different when you order food. Now, a valid reaction to that would be, well, just place an order via phone. I don't do that. I would rather cook or starve than call people. My guests are complaining. Oh, you don't have enough space, but it's... Oh, hold on, I missed a super chat. Cheers, our king! Petition for Evo to start a food truck called Drink Your Burgers. I don't think I'd get a lot of customers. I feel like people would rightfully be put off by the name. Oh, hey, hello? Hugs? Hugs? Hold on. What? Like, seriously, would you approach a food stand that invokes the vision of blended burgers? 'Cause I probably would. I'd be like, yeah, no, I'm not really in the mood for food poisoning. Thanks, though. Evo just looked, and if you go to the sceneries tab, go to blueprints, and scroll down to default blueprints, table and chairs combo. Yeah, I feel they're. I was like, I know that I had them. Oh, they're below my own. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Well, in the end, we did something slightly different, so that's okay. But yeah, I was like, where are they? Because I stopped scrolling here, but they're below that. Yep. What are you? What? Did this really need to be a blueprint? Look, I'm gonna say something slightly mean, but if I see something like this on the workshop, I'm like... Did you really have to upload that? Because all you did was, in this case, put a lamp next to a bin, next to a bench, next to a tree. You know? Does that need to be a blueprint? Does that need to be on the workshop? Sorry, getting distracted. Hey, Nuggets! Why don't you put in a wrong address report on Google Maps? I did that when I had the pizza delivered to the wrong address and it's fixed now. You have just broken the news to me that that is something I can do. I had no idea. I would have to look into that. That never even crossed my mind. No! No! Okay, just for the record, we're on the Guanlong side, okay? Oh, no. Yeah, he's backing away. He's backing away. He's poison again, though. Hold on. Nuggets, I'm trying to get your hug to work. It's not working. Why is the forklift a blueprint? Is it not one piece? Yeah, valid point. I think it is. Watch them not call it forklift. Oh, they do call it forklift. Is it one piece? Let's investigate. It is not one piece. It is built piece by piece. Okay, okay. Never mind. Look at that. Huh. Even the steering wheel is not one piece, guys. Yo. Alright, well. That is hella impressive. Oh, cheers, a king. No problem. I didn't even see it, to be honest.
Yahoo!
Foliage. My beloved. Can we use the forklift blueprint to make go-karts? I'd have to look up a reference for go-karts, but I guess? You know, if you just nab pieces of it? What is happening? Concerned about the lack of shelters. Look, just learn to run faster. You chose to come here. You don't need to run fast, you just need to not be the last one. Yeah, I would be the last one. Like, don't worry, you're not gonna get eaten. I'm here. Alright, let's find... You're not it. You're not it. That's my beloved. And we can make it a baby! Alright, so I gotta hide some of these weird bits, like right here. Bushy. Alright, not do too much, because we also have to add trees. Jesus, you can make this thing big. Great Lakes go? I think there is a limit. I don't remember where, but I remember seeing somewhere... Like, it keeps count of how much... Oh god, I see I hit the wrong thing. It keeps count of how many MBs you've downloaded for blueprints. So I'm assuming it keeps track of that because there is a limit. I could be very, very wrong. I am more often than not, but 'tis a concern I have. I've been cleaning out my blueprints pretty regularly. Like, obviously, I download quite a bit for Workshop Wednesdays to showcase when I don't necessarily intend to use it on short notice at the very least. And I think it's pretty important to stay on top of cleaning out the blueprints, at least for me, because the list gets so long and unmanageable. Like, until we have a better way to sort them, to organize them, I wanna keep my number of blueprints quite low. Just so I can avoid spending, you know, way too much time scrolling through them in search of a specific one. You added the burger to your park egg, yeah. Hi, Ice Raptor, how's it going? Seriously, you can make this bush so big. Look at it. She's beautiful. Alright, here, see, we have another weird bit. We gotta hide that. Here's one. Bushy. Alright, am I ready to switch over to the next type? Almost, almost. Alright, let's plonk down some trees. Yeah, I'll start with a couple of big ones. That's pretty good. Oh, posture check. Ay, ay, ay. Are the new cypress trees in this map? The update isn't out yet, so the new cypress trees aren't in any map. They're not coming until December 9th. Did I say that right? December 9th? Yeah. T-Rex fighting again, because what else is new? Only 273 people are watching? No, we have over 500 people watching. 273 people liked. Why did the rest of you didn't like? No, sorry. I'm bullying you, I'm sorry. No, we have a surprising amount of people here. I didn't notice. Hello. Sorry, I get so lost in the sauce. And by the sauce, I mean bushes. Hey, the Josh Rooney, thanks so much. Had a stream playing while doing exams earlier this week. How do people do that? I cannot wrap my brain around that kind of multitasking. I heard you mention writing a sequel to your audiobook. Yes! I'm so excited for that prospect. I appreciate that. That's so fun. Yes, I have finally picked up work on the sequel for my audiobook again. Good tree. Good tree. The resize thing is just so peak. It fills me with joy. Hey, we just shot up to 300 likes, and I realized my mistake. I have not made Ian Malcolm chuckle, not even once this stream. So that's on me. So we have some catching up to do. So Ian, come over here, you chuckle professor. Come on. Do it for the people. So that's one. I owe you 2 more. Hold on 1 second. Trees before anything else. Sorry, I have to click these multiple times for some reason. Alright, that's 2. Once more with feeling. Come on. Seriously. There you go. I appreciate that, guys. Thanks so much. Ian laughter overdose. Charlie, first time watching one of my streams? Welcome. I'm trying to think, is this a representative stream? Maybe it is. This is just kind of what it is nowadays with my... Okay, I keep whacking myself in the face with my trees. Sometimes you just want to do that, though. Is that just me? Am I gonna upload this to the workshop? If by this you mean the park, then when it's done, eventually in 2029... What is my audiobook called? It is called Jurassic Legacy. I still gotta workshop the title for the sequel, though. I have, like, the whole... I've had the plot, like, the rough plot outline I've had since before I even recorded the first one. Because I felt like, you know, I needed to know where the story was gonna go after in order to be able to write the first one. And a couple of weeks ago, picked it up again, finished writing out the plot outline. Still got to figure out the title, though, because I will say, basically any title has the high risk of just sounding like, you know, one of those asylum-type B-movies. I guess Jurassic Legacy already does sound like that. Oh god, I keep doing that. Alright, more trees. Maybe I'll sprinkle in... that's maybe a bit too different. I'm not sure if I like that. I don't think I've done that anywhere else, so I'll stick to the piney things. Stick to the piney things. I need logs! That's what I need! Yes. Yes. My beloved. Yep, I feel alive. I feel alive when I add dead trees. These things I don't add because they can get so cursed. I think this one is alright. Like, this one doesn't get cursed until you get real far away, but there's a couple... This one's not that bad either. Maybe this one? I don't know, I can't find them now, but there's some of them that get real creepy when you zoom out. Should I add a tree stump? Here, tree stump. Ye old tree stump. I feel like I need like more diversity in the foliage though. How about I add a couple of these bad boys? These don't look great when the game upscales them, to be honest. They get a little funky looking. Preston, have I done a Q&A? Okay. Yes, I've done several. And there's one I haven't released yet. And the questions have been asked a really long time ago at this point, because I put that out when the channel was at 350k subscribers. I put out a post being like, hey, I'm doing a Q&A, you can ask me questions. And I did combine that Q&A with a house tour, which I was also gonna do and will do. But then, you know, things just escalated with the Jurassic World Evolution 3 news so much, so fast, that I didn't get around to finishing the Q&A. So that's coming in December. The house tour, the Q&A, that stuff. It's in the final phase. I apologize for all the delays. Spitting bars right now. But yes, it is coming. Alright, let me just see. I'm gonna be real particular with my tree placement now. You know how it be sometimes. I feel like it's decently balanced at this point. Yeah, it's okay. That looks a lot better now. Alright, feel good about that. Great Lakes Girl trying to listen to Evo stream and Cabot will not stop talking in my game. Yeah, Cabot, he does that. Honestly, they all do that to some extent. Oh yeah, that's starting to look real nice. You know, it took for freaking ever, but I'm so upset that the people aren't using the path. I really hope that reloading the game is gonna save that. I have to believe. I have to believe. Anyway. This is super cute, by the way. We're gonna be doing this all over the freaking place, because look at that. That's hilarious. Hey, Marconian! Thanks so much for including your name. I happen to know your name. There's a couple of names that I do remember. But yeah, screw YouTube for not showing the chosen names and instead choosing to display the account names. But Marconian says, imagine Universal buys the movie rights for your audiobook and David Kep writes the script. Rough. That's rough. Honestly, you know, I wouldn't... That's the kind of money nobody can say no to. Nah. Unfortunately, it don't work like that. You know what, look. I feel bad for saying this, but as long as David Kep doesn't return to write the next one, I think we have another chance. We have another chance. I'm trying to figure, there's something missing. I can't figure it out though. Let's have a little look. Maybe it needs a couple more bushes or something. I don't know. It needs more. More. Let's go back to that. Maybe some flower. Maybe that's what it's missing. Some flowers. These are pretty cute. What are the flowers that I used up top? I really like these though. That's adorable. quite like these. I like this. I think I'm gonna turn off random sizing, because it's a little weird with the flowers. Yeah, a bit of color. Yeah, well, we'll play some different types of flowers. I typically just, you know, pick one plant type and I go through an entire area. And then I switch to something else. And go through the entire area. It's just laziness. I don't want to, like, place too many. Oh, here. Half the stream? Homie, the stream is only gonna go on for another 18 minutes. The end is near. The end is in sight, folks. You're nearly free. By the way, y'all, folks, I feel like y'all should subscribe to the channel, because they can't say anything, but there is news coming, so, you know. Oh, I appreciate that, Equestrian trying girls. Oh yeah, these flowers look nice. They be looking nice, I tell you. All right, what did I use here though? Because I should. Hold on, I know what to do. Foliage and turn off the filter. So we get these. The absolute incessant honking of the tour trucks is an experience.
Look, they're so pretty.
Johnny Productions, am I gonna do a custom island park build soon in the future? There's so much I want to do. And yes, a custom island park build is definitely on that list. I am like getting whacked in the face with the reality of modular building with Grand Canyon Park though, that everything is so slow. So I don't think it's a good idea for me to be starting like a new park building series alongside Grand Canyon Park. check back in if I can actually resist the temptation, but... Oh, there's like standalone stuff that I want to do. I will say, I feel like I've just started my Sandbox series too soon. Because it really doesn't leave me with much time to do, yeah, just standalone projects. Because, like, not every build that you think of... Like, I have some build ideas, habitat ideas, that don't really work for Grand Canyon Park. And if they do, they certainly wouldn't work in Grand Canyon Park right now, right? In the very early part of the park. There's some other things that need to get built. But because that already takes so much time, I don't get around to other stuff. I hardly even get around to Grand Canyon Park. Mallory Martin, thank you so much. Finally got you when you're on live. Just want to say, love your videos. I appreciate that. And I do love sticks. I have a tattoo of one. Oh, that is awesome. Heck yeah, you committed. I've been too scared to get a tattoo, and the reason for that is that I'm too afraid that if they make like a slight mistake, or maybe I make a mistake in, you know, my request or something, like misspelling something, whatever, and then you're just gonna have to live with that. Ah, but thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hold on, I'm trying to get you a hug. It's not working. Yeah, there you go. Seriously, would you please stop honking? For the love of, I don't know, dinosaurs. I've definitely, I've neglected this entire lower part, so I'll continue to neglect it, and I'll just focus on this. Hey, Jack's Rabbit! Thanks so much for becoming a paleontologist. That is awesome! Hold on, I have an absolutely incredible clip to show you. You are not, like, emotionally prepared for what you're about to experience, but prepare yourself. Wasn't that something? Alright, so now some white flowers. Temperate, confirm. Here, what's this? There, perfect. I do like them raptor hugs. Well, they like it too, and they get better every single time. All right, let's see if they actually get better and if they actually work. Ah. They can be a bit fickle. Sometimes they just, I have to click like 7 times, and then they randomly pop up. They give the best hugs. They do it very well. Here, see that looks quite nice. That's lovely. I would totally go for a stroll down the hill. I would not enjoy going up. I would not enjoy going up, just being very frank with y'all. No going up, thank you. Yeah, only 10 minutes left. It's absolutely wild. Time truly is an illusion. Alright, that definitely helped. That definitely helped. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Very good. Very good. Very good. Oh! Another dinosaur poisoned. Hold on. Yeah, come on. I'm trying to get the Yahoo to work. Cheers, our king. Hold on.
Yahoo!
There you go. Yeah, that will be a hell to go up. That will be a workout. I should add benches. That's what I should do in these, like, curved pieces. That's what I need to be doing. Okay, what's a mountainy looking bench? I think this looks promising. That's maybe a little too rough, but we can give that a nice coat. Wait, hold on, what's the difference? I'm guessing one generates guess and one doesn't. Let me test it out. Okay, this is the one that generates guess. I love when they do that. I love when they lean at the same time. It's funny as heck to me. Anyway. Oh, god dang it. There. Here, it needs to be a warmer wood. Needs to sort of match that. Okay, so that's definitely way too red. Getting there. It's a bit warmer still. It's not perfect, but it doesn't need to be. Alright, so first curve. Where's my bench? Come here. Come here. Come here, boy. Are you floating? No, you can actually go up a little more, like that. Let me do that. There. Nice little rest in the shade. Sorry, they're doing the leaning thing and it just tickles me. There you go. And these benches would all be taken. You best believe. Going down. Right. Hold on, let me eyeball this. I think I want to do another food cart right here. We have the space for it. We have the technology. I didn't add any bushes here yet. So if I just do that. Mallory, thank you so much. Maybe drink stop vending machines. No, no, okay, so yeah, we're gonna do another little food truck. I don't know if Pliosaur Dork specifically has a drinks food truck, but maybe we can customize one. I guess it doesn't have to be just drinks, right? It can be like a mix of things. We'll have another drink shop. Well, drink cart shop. God dang it. My brain not braining. Alright. Anyway, let me find a place to do that. Oh, hold on. I gotta do the hug. Is it gonna work? Alright, blueprints. If I... There you go. Alright, so again, these are by Pliosaur Dork. I did not make these. I could never. Hey, thanks so much for being here, Robert. I appreciate that. Okay. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? So obviously not this one, because we already have this one. And I'm vetoing the sushi. I don't know, sushi on a mountain just doesn't quite check out for me. I guess the same goes with this one, right? Seafood on a mountain, there's just something not quite right there. So then we have these. I won't do the ice cream one, so we're narrowing it down. We're narrowing it down. Should we do a quick little poll at the end here? Let's just do that. Quick little poll. Pick. Curry. Kebab. Or, I don't know, cafe. I don't know. Le Café. I guess this one would... I guess this is specifically... Who would want coffee, though? Anyway, we're just doing a little poll. I'll keep this on screen so you can visualize the beauty of these. I'm having a drink in the meantime. Eat your shakes. This is just gonna be a poll of like a minute, so get your votes in. Democracy. We love her, even though she betrays us sometimes. Casey, no! I selected the wrong option. Rip. Oh, wow! We can just end that poll. That is very, very clear. Like, I don't need to let that run. That is okay, I'll let it get to 100 votes. 95. Don't you just love democracy? There you go, 100 people have let it be known. We're gonna go for the cafe. We are gonna customize it a minuscule amount. I don't know if we're gonna do that today, but at some point. Flip it. Maybe I want to angle it a bit more like that. There. That's cute. Yeah, so I feel like to go with the joke, we should change the text on the board. What should we change it to? Drink your shakes? Drink your sodas is the joke I made in the pinned comment. Look at them, they even went through the trouble of adding shading. Pliosaur Pliosaur Dork is peak. Absolute peak. Eat your coffee. I guess that's our winner then. Charizard King. Hold on. God dang it. Yahoo! There, and I think I missed something else. Dino Nuggets, no! Hold on. Mallory, I'm trying to... there you go. Thank you both so much. Yeah, we're gonna do eat your coffee. There, alright. Let's do a mix. We'll do skinny font, eat your, and then thick font, coffee. There you go. Wow, I don't know why that took me so long. Position snap off. We do... Oh, God. Jesus. Ah! Here it comes again! Wah! is kind of terrifying. Hold on, I gotta get a bit closer here. There you go. The balloon! The meteor! We're adding some weird lore to the channel during these past couple of streams. Where's the Y? There you go. I want to leave some space here, so we might do something with like an icon. See if that works out. We're not gonna have time for that today, but in the future, eat your... I'm visualizing it. It needs to be smaller. That might work, we'll see. Ooh, that's difficult. Hold on. No, I know what to do. I know what to do. Just gotta make them all the same minimal size and then size them up later. Otherwise, it's gonna be a nightmare to pick the right size for each of them. So, smallest size. We'll line it up with that. F. There you go. Chunky lettering. Honestly, I think I'll give these the full space, so that doesn't leave us a lot for an icon. But I want this to be, like, noticeably bigger. Because I can still do something here. We'll see. Bam! Alright, so we have drink your burgers. And down here, eat your coffee. Alright, we're going to be continuing work on Mesozoic Mountain next Saturday. This is just our weekly Saturday park. So yeah, if you want to join for that, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. We're trying to get to 400,000. That would be so awesome if we can make that milestone. Also, subscribe to stay up to date on all of the news for Jurassic World Evolution 3. You're gonna want to stay on top of that. I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I love streaming. I love hanging out with you guys and having like all these weird conversations. I think it's amazing. Hold on, another super chat came on through. Mallory Martin, thank you so much. And playing this on Steam Deck and building is difficult on that. Yes, I can imagine. Holy heck. Hold on, getting you a hug. Bam! Alright, so first and foremost, I want to thank the Blue and Crew, Sammy, Glissbar, Guillermo, Fletcher was here sarcastically. That might have been the crew. I might be missing someone. I apologize, but as always, hugely appreciated. I also want to thank the Green Name Army, Danix2024, Jesse, Malatalia, your average Milo drinker. Just a couple of the Green Name Army in chat right now. Legacy Chrissy, of course, thank you so much for always joining. I appreciate that. Natalia, I might have literally just said that. Rob Earth is still here. Yaper, Homie T-Rex, Tyrannosaurus, of course, thank you so much. Tori Ann, Ray Johnston, Charizard King, Mega Lego Master, heck yeah. I appreciate you guys so much. Next Sunday is going to be our member stream again, so I hope to see many of you in chat for that. I'm going to say many names, mispronounce them because it's what I do, and then I'll be back this week with lots of content. So yeah, I hope that you'll join and tune in for that. Here we go, folks. Sydney Knudsen, we have Dino Dude, Kieran Kabir, we have Jerry Cooper, Prehistoric Producer, Matt the Velociraptor, Reddick Studios, Leonie or Lainey Hiller, we have TK Raw, Man the Man, Rafa Miner. Sorry, I so struggle like pronouncing things. Ploba, Great Lakes Girl, we have Arson Ninja, Titanic Kid, Tex Fernandez, we have Drex1985, we have YouTube jumping all over the place, Xenon, Melissa Cutter, Gareth Toy, The Red Interrupter, Full Throttle, Gaming with Bo, Proximus, Tenorexy, Nuclear Goji Edits, we have Dilomon, Archosaur, Matthew UK, Ignacio, Blue Octopus, Cleanse YT, Jan Polarski, thanks for hanging out, Alpinosaurus, Xander, I see Casey the Judge. I just pronounced yours great yesterday, so not today. Please forgive me. Mr. Myco Serratus, thanks so much for joining. And we're gonna end with Evolution Circle. There you go. Alright, folks, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Alright, here we go. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and until next time, eat your coffee.